whatever the Prophet says
Yeah.
comes from God.
Show
So
me.
whatever
Okay.
he says,
Thank you very much. Okay, hold
whatever
on.
comes from his mouth
Okay, wonderful.
is
Wonderful.
the word of God.
Show me where it says that whatever comes from the mouth of Muhammad is the word of Allah. Because if it's a word of Allah, it have to be Quran. What comes from the mouth of Muhammad is the Quran as the word of Allah. Even Muhammad himself, and you are a Muslim Sunni, he said, anything else beside the Quran, erase it. Is that correct?
Anything besides the Quran, erase it.
Erase it, yeah, which means the hadith. Muhammad, he don't want you to write the hadith. Read carefully. This is the hadith in front of us on the screen. It says, don't take down anything from me, and he who took down anything from me except the Quran, he should efface. Do you see it? Efface that. So you Muslims should not follow the Quran, the hadith. You should follow. You should not. You focus on the Quran. Muhammad, you don't want anything to be written except the Quran, based on this hadith. Based on this hadith, but Islam cannot be exist without the hadith. So Muslim, they have to follow, because there's contradiction. And the Quran says you have to obey Allah and the Messenger. The hadith, the verse says, the one who obeyed the Messenger,
I
he obey
got you
Allah.
busted. I got you busted.
How?
There is no harm in it.
No harm in what?
In writing down on what he's saying, narrating what the Prophet is saying.
Where it says no harm, what does that mean? Harm, no harm in it. Where is this says?
Look at that. Look, do not take down anything from me, and he who took down anything from me except the Quran, he should efface that and narrate from me, for there is no harm in it.
No, it says, this is, you see, you're just you're reading the English, no harm in it. It says wala haraja. Don't be wala haraj. You see the word haraj, you speak Arabic. Wala haraj, which means there's no problem. Don't worry about erasing. There's no harm. Nobody will harm you. I'm giving the order. So wala haraj. Waman kadhiba alay, the one who would lie about what I say, let him sit in a chair of fire, which means in hell time. So there's no harm in you, which means God will not punish you. That's all. How you got me busted, my friend? You got yourself busted.
Can you just go down and see if the hadith is
well, this is Sahih
authentic?
Muslim. This is Sahih Muslim.
But how can I be sure it's Sahih Muslim?
It says there in front of you. It says Sahih Muslim. Hadith number 3004.
Hadith number
3004. If you want to read it from right to left, it's 4003.
Sorry, can you say the hadith number
3004?
All right.
Sahih Muslim. Sahih Muslim.
Give me one moment.
And my friend, I'm showing you. This is sunnah.com. This is your Muslim Sunni website. Sunnah.com. Do you see it? Sunnah.com. So don't worry about it. I mean, you see, it's recorded. People will laugh at me if I'm lying. You yourself, you will laugh. You will spit at me if I'm lying. I mean, come on. This is your Muslim website. This is your translation.
Give me one moment. That's all right. I'll get you busted.
Oh, still you insist? Until now, we are 10-0. I got you busted about muta, fornication, adultery, and prostitution. And now we will go here. You are saying that you follow your prophet, you don't follow Allah, because the prophet is, whatever he speak for Allah.
Listen, if Islam is not the truth, then why is there a mass conversion? Like, for example, look at the example of Andrew Tate. He was a billionaire with a lot of girls.
He's a pimp. He heard me saying what we heard, what we said today, that you can be a Muslim pimp. In Christianity, he will go to hell. In Islam, he is a good guy. So he like it because he's a pimp. That's why it's attractive. This guy is a pimp. What do you expect? This guy, the clothes he is wearing, the jacket he's wearing, the pant he's wearing, the shoes he's wearing, the socks he's wearing, the watch he's wearing, and the phone he's holding is from the sweat of the vagina. I mean, how aren't you ashamed, Ahmad, to be proud about such a person? Honestly, he's a pimp. Do you know that? Do you know that this guy, he said the F word to the Quran? He said the F Quran, the F book. We don't follow the F in book. Go watch the video.
Who said that? Andrew Tate?
Him, yeah.
Yeah, but that was before he converted.
No, this is when he's speaking about how amazing the Islam. He's a Muslim. The F in word. Okay, so this is what he is. He liked the Quran because he's saying to the Muslims, because you are not following the effing book. You are not following the if Allah. You are not following the effing Prophet. He is rebuking the Muslims. So this is your teacher. This is your master now. But anyway, he is like Muhammad. Muhammad was a pimp too.
How was he a pimp?
Well, no.
When,
Okay, hold on.
when,
You agree? Okay, who is the one who allow you to have sex slave to work as a pimp? You're a prophet, so he must be a pimp too. Where you got your license from? You see, every business, like as an example, there is an organization, or let us say a place, an office where you got your license to work as a teacher, correct? There's a place where you get your license to work as an engineer. So who is the one who gave you the license to be a pimp? Muhammad. In order to be in a specialty of pimping business, he have to be a pimp too. And as long he agree with it, that's mean he is against our God, but he is agreeing with your God because you have a God who is a pimp. Isn't it your God? He gave you a promise of a lot of women to have sex with them in heaven.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
That's a pimp too. That's a pimp. What is pimp? Pimp is someone, he promised a one man, come to my house, I have a pimp house. You and many women.
Can I say something?
Say something, go ahead.
At least our heaven is not boring. Your heaven, all you do for eternity is just sing songs.
All right. Okay, well, let us go. Okay, let us see how boring it is. Your prophet, he promised you that your penis will be endless.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Okay, let's see how boring it is now and how fun. So your wife is next to you and your penis is going to the 7 galaxies. Who is the one now is suffering?
Galaxies.
You are the one who said that. So how stupid is this statement, Ahmad? I'm not trying to insult you, but you see, my heaven is boring. We are singing. So we are singing, laughing at you. You have a penis. You are chasing your penis. Now you want to have sex, but you cannot catch it because it's keep growing, keep growing, keep growing. So Ahmad in Iraq and his penis now in Brazil, going to Argentina, and then go in the sea and go in the Amazon River. And those little fish, they start chewing in it and biting it, and the ants and the mosquitoes. So what kind of religion this religion is? I mean, what kind of a prophet? He promised you endless penis, and you are saying to me, what's wrong with that?
The prophet didn't promise us endless penis. He promised us in Jannah we can have anything we want, anything with desire.
My friend, what if I show you the reference that your prophet, he promised you endless penis?
But it's a weak hadith, because how can that even work, endless penis?
Okay, how it can work? How it's weak hadith? I mean, okay, what is weak hadith?
Weak hadith. It's just like it's not an authentic one. It's not. It's like.
So you are saying
gibberish.
to me that we Muslims, we lie about what Prophet said.
Of course, because there's a lot of enemies of Islam.
But you are saying, but who is the one who wrote it? The Muslims.
Not all Muslims are Muslims. Some of them are disguised as Jews.
Not all Muslims are Muslims. All right, but those are the
Some
scholars.
are disguised as Jews.
But those are the scholars.
You know, I'm happy.
What do you mean no? What do you mean no? Who is the one who wrote those hadith? The scholars.
Okay. Let's read the hadith. Pull it up.
All right, give me a second.
But I'm happy. At least in our heaven, we can have anything with desire. But in your heaven, all you do is sing songs for eternity. Don't you get bored singing songs?
Well, no, we will not be. Who said we will be singing songs? Where do you get this from? We are going to be living with the glory of the Lord, and His glory cannot be compared. Who is the one who gave us all the joy in our life? Who is the one? You said songs, right? Who is the one who gave you the joy of music? God. Who is the one who gave you the joy of food? God. All the joy you have is from God. So you are saying that God who gave us all joys, He cannot give us better joy than prostitution and sex.
But it's not sex. It's sex with houris.
It's sex. What sex with houri? It's sex. It's sex.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah. So what do you mean? What's wrong? You keep saying to me, what's wrong with that?
You're in heaven. You can do whatever you like. There is no sin in heaven.
Did you call me before?
What's that?
Did you call me before?
No.
Because this is the same statement I heard from a Muslim before, saying exactly the same thing, that there is no sin in heaven.
Yeah, because you can't sin in heaven. Everyone's sinless.
Exactly. No,
That's
no,
fact.
no. You said there is no sin in heaven. What? So in heaven you can have sex with your mother. You can have sex
No,
with
you
your
can't.
sister.
No, you can't because
Why?
Because, like, for example,
Okay. What is your sect?
you can't
Ahmad,
you can't do evil work. You can't do evil things.
Ahmad.
Like for example,
what is your sect? What is your sect?
Hanbali. I'm
Hanbali.
Sunni.
Hanbali. Okay. What if I show you that if a person, a Muslim person, he had sex with his mother or even his daughter, especially the daughter from adultery, it's okay. Not in heaven, here in earth.
Can you block the chat, because they're being really disrespectful about the Prophet?
Don't look, we don't, Ahmad, here we don't respect your Prophet. Nobody respected.
What? Yeah, nobody respects
don't
it.
Look at the chat.
Over
don't
2
look
billion
at,
people
don't
respect
look,
him and follow him.
Don't look at the chat. You don't respect us too. You make fun of us. You are calling me names. You call me names. You just made fun of me. You said, your heaven is boring, etc. Blah 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 blah. So I did not complain. So you're calling Christian Prince. I don't respect your Prophet. Your Prophet is a pervert. This is what I'm. The whole conversation is about your Prophet being a pimp, and now you get upset, and you agreed. If I say to you now, your Prophet have sex with a child, can you refuse to say that your Prophet is a pedophile?
No, he's not a pedophile.
So what pedophile mean? Explain to me pedophile.
At that time, you gotta look at things at context.
Okay, so you are saying to me, at that time your Prophet was pedophile. At that time.
I'm saying at that time it was normal. If it wasn't normal, or if it was a disgusting thing, the Arabs would have done something, or they would have wrote it down.
Wait. Why a man at that time, at the age of 54, he go after a girl she is 6 years old at that time?
That's because he wanted to bond the Muslims together.
What Abu Bakr is already a Muslim. He believe in him. He's following him. You do not need to sleep with his daughter. And he have other daughter, older daughter. Why he did not go for the old one? Why he took the child?
She's not a child. She's 9
years old. She's 6 years old. She is 6 years old.
Yeah, she's 6, but he consummated the marriage when she was 9.
But he married her. Okay, from 6 to 9, he was molesting her from 6 to 9. Because she could not, this is mean it was his private decision, not his God telling him at 9. He could not do it when she is 6. She will die. He will kill her. So he was molesting her until she is a little bit bigger, and then he raped her. It says he married her. He married her. Listen, he married her, not engaged. He married her at the age of 6. So
okay, listen.
At the age of 6, she was his wife.
Don't you think if the Prophet did anything wrong to Aisha, she would have wrote it in hadith and would have said something?
Okay, well, Aisha, she said many things about Muhammad. You see, as an example,
but Aisha has never said anything bad about him.
You want to bet?
Yeah, let's bet.
Okay. Read with me this hadith. I will put it for you on screen. When he made the verses about any woman she can offer herself to the Prophet. You know that, right? Your Prophet, he made verses.
About what?
About women they can offer themselves so he can sleep with them, he can F them.
Oh.
Yeah, in the Quran. We will go for that then. But your Prophet wife, she said to Muhammad, I see that your Lord, he hastened for your sexual desire. Read with me carefully. Aisha, she said, being jealous of women who offer themselves to God messenger, I ask, Does a woman offer herself, which means a woman have an owner? Only hookers they do that. Then
do you have that on the screen? I can't see it.
you will see it. It's going to come to you. Then when God the Most High sent down, you may defer any of them you wish and take yourself any you wish. And if you desire, you have set aside, no sin is chargeable to you. Quran chapter 33 verse 51 said, she said to Muhammad, it seemed to me that your Lord hastened to satisfy your desire. Do you see it?
Yeah, Allah will do anything for Muhammad.
Exactly.
For Muhammad.
What exactly he will do? He make him officially a big pimp, and he make a verses for him that Muslim women, they can offer themselves so they can sleep with the Prophet. And Aisha, she said, it looked like your God, he is just rushing to satisfy your penis desire.
Astaghfirullah.
Astaghfirullah, it's in front of you, and you agreed, and you just said to me, yes, the Prophet, Allah, he will not hesitate to do anything for him. To do what? To do what? The guy already have 13 wives. Why he need more women? What does have to do with God? When I asked you why he took Aisha, she said to make bond between Muslims, but those are just women. Oh, they are Muslims already. Any believing woman, she offer herself to the Prophet. To do what? To sleep with her. What does have to do with God? What does have to do with serving the religion? How that will serve anything? Women now, they are lying up in the front of Muhammad's house. They want to sleep with him. Why? Because if they sleep with him, they will have a free food forever. They will have a free housing, because now they are the women of the Prophet. They are his mistress. So your Prophet making verses about his sexual desire is additional proof that he is a false prophet. All cult leaders, they share two things. They want your money and your women.
Okay, if he was a cult leader, how come he lived a poor life? How come he lived a humble life?
What poor life?
He lived
the wives, my
life.
friend. What are you talking about? Your prophet, he is have the fifth of every booty. What fifth? How many slaves Muhammad you have? How you are poor and how you can feed all those slaves? Imagine I have now 10 slave or servant. I don't want to call him slave. Servant in my house. That's mean I have to have 10 rooms and I have to have a lot of food for them. I cannot afford it. Even if the people now come to me says, I want to be your servant, I cannot support this person. You have to be rich. You are fooling yourself. He take the fifth of the booty.
That's not true.
Now listen,
the Prophet, he was a poor man.
Okay,
he was only eating dates and breads.
He was what?
He was only eating dates and breads.
This is the only thing they have: date and bread and meat. What they have in Saudi Arabia? Banana. Like, do you think he go outside in the yard and he get a coconut? What's wrong with you? You know, they have only limited kind of food. You know, is either a date or milk or the goat meat. You know, that's it. And your prophet, he died, by the way, I was eating a goat, not a chicken, because there's no chicken. This is the proof that your prophet was a good guy. You are asking yourself a very simple question. Oh, you know what? I am going to believe in Muhammad. Why? I will give this is the question. I have the answer. He was poor. Where do you get that he was poor? All of this is fabricated. The Muslims, they say that Muhammad, before he died, he borrowed he borrowed money from a Jewish guy next to him. When Muhammad died, there's no Jews. He killed them all. It's a fabricated story. So, my friend, why God wanna make a verse saying any woman she wanna give herself to Muhammad to if her? And you said to me, yes, Allah will not hesitate to do that to Muhammad. Why Allah wanna do that?
Okay, can I explain?
All right.
What I think this is like, for example, like if a girl, like if a woman, she's a widow or she's poor or she can't look after herself, she will offer herself to the Prophet.
So now the Prophet, he will all of them, they are widows, right? But he did not say a widow. He said any believing women, she like to offer herself to the Prophet. Believing, not a widow. Secondly,
Yeah.
can you, as a Muslim, have the same privilege, or this is only privilege for Muhammad?
This is only the privilege for the Prophet.
Why? I thought you want to help the widows now. How many widows Muhammad? How many widows? Look at your agenda. How funny it is, Ahmad. How many widows Muhammad he can have, and there is nobody speak about. What would I say? It was widows. What about all the Muslims that do that to the widows? But Muhammad have unlimited. Muhammad have unlimited numbers of women. There's no limit.
Yeah.
Okay, why you don't have unlimited too? Isn't he a Muslim like you? Is he above Islam?
He's the last prophet. He's the last
so
messenger.
What? A last prophet, but he don't follow his religion. Muhammad don't follow his religion. His religion says you can marry only 4. What kind of a prophet? He is the last one to follow what he say.
He's above.
He's above Allah. Exactly. He's your
not
God.
Above Allah.
Muhammad,
above
so you see what happened now? You prove to us that Muhammad is above Islam, above Allah, and he is the one who live as he wish. He fabricate his own law, and you Muslims, you have different law. So Muhammad have a law, you don't have the same law, so you have 2 religion. You have Islam for Muhammad and Islam for Muslims. Islam for Muhammad, unlimited sex, unlimited women, unlimited money, unlimited everything. He have no, even he can break the oath, he can lie, he can even have sex with his own wife's son. What do you think about a person? He go to his wife, the son of his wife, the wife of his son, and he flirt with her when the husband was not there.
So he flirted with his wife's son. The Prophet didn't have any son.
He have Zayd.
He's an adopted son.
Exactly, doesn't matter. Actually, that's what make it even more horrible, because if
because
if I adopted you and I consider you my son, and then I betray you, I go to your house because I adopted you.
That just shows his good character. That just shows what a good character he has
to
adopt.
That shows that he adopted this person, so he can marry him to that girl, so he can sleep with her, and the wives will not complain why he is going there, or even the neighbors.
That's what you think. That's what you think.
No, it's not what I think. That's what happened. Did he flirt with the wife when the husband was not there?
Not flirted, but he loved her, and that was after they got divorced.
What if I show you the proof? You said he did not. You said he did not flirt. What if I show you the proof?
The proof of what? That
he flirt, and this is your story, and I believe he slept with her already. Not only he flirt.
He didn't sleep. He didn't sleep with her.
Okay, but do you accept that he flirt for now?
No, he didn't flirt. No, he didn't.
He didn't. So what if I show you the reference? What you would do? If I show you the reference in the front, of everybody, in front of your eyes, what you would do? You promise me to leave Islam if this is true?
Listen, the Prophet, you don't know what's in his mind. Some words you can't.
You're a prophet. There's nothing in his mind, because his mind is between his legs. He go to the wife when the husband is not there, and he flirt with the wife, even though she is married. And she is married to who? She is married to his adopted son. And why he's alone in the house with the women? Because simply this is adopted son. So he's like a father going inside the house when the husband is not there. So he allow himself to enter the house, flirt with the wife, and speaking to her so she can hear it, not in his heart. He made her hear it. What say you? If your father, he came to your house, with my respect to your father, and he flirt with your wife when you are not there.
Yeah, but that's not his son. That's his adopted son.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let us say you have a cousin. Let us say you have a friend, and he come to your a friend. He come to your house and he flirt with your wife.
He flirted with my wife.
Yeah. What do you think about that? Give me. Let's see how much honor you have.
What did he say to my wife? What, like, how did he flirt?
Praise be to Allah, the one who made my heart flip for you.
How was that flirt?
He just said to her,
How's he flirt?
you are the one who said just to me he loved her. You said that,
he
right?
He loved her.
Okay, he just said to her, Subhanallah mu'allif al-qulub, which means the one who made my heart flip for you. He's flirting with her.
Yeah, he loved her. Doesn't mean he was
but flirting
with her.
He is loving a married woman. She is married. She have a husband. He's in her house.
So what?
So you are saying to me, if I go to your house and you are married and I flirt with your wife and your wife she like it and your wife she told you that CP he was here and he told me that he like me, you have no problem with it. So what?
No, I do have a problem. I would just say you two stop seeing, like, you're not allowed to come over anymore. You're not allowed to visit.
How come you? So how come it's okay for Muhammad to do it, but it's not allowed for me?
Because you're CP and he's the prophet.
So if I change my name to Muhammad, I can come to your house and flirt with your wife?
He was not flirting. He was just saying that he was amazed by her beauty. Because she was really
so he
white.
is not a flirting. He's looking at her ass. He like her ass. Wow, you have a nice ass. The wife of my son. MashaAllah, MashaAllah.